In this video, we're going to be using Declaration Nightman and the Ralf Aust Spanish Point Straight Razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Before we get into the content today, I remind you this video is sponsored by our partner, Leaf. If you'd like 5% off your order at Leaf, use discount code IAMCDB right there and save yourself some money while shopping at Leaf. All right, we have an excellent shave for you today. This one is going to be Declaration Nightman, which has a really nice scent. I'll put the notes on the screen for you right there. Some of the notes are, well, it's citrusy, lime, booze, and woods, I think is the way they describe it. And to me, it's a really, really nice scent. There's a look at the soap. If you're interested, the consistency on the soap is quite soft. It's right at the sort of boundary of what I'll tolerate in terms of softness. I prefer it a little bit more firm, but it does make a really, really nice lather. We'll go ahead and show you a lather shot right there. And as you can see there, no problems whatsoever with the lather. However, it is quite soft, and you'll probably use whatever you put in your bowl if you do bowl lather, and you'll probably load it quite easily from a brush. So that might be a benefit for you if you brush load. Probably pick up the soap pretty easy. This is a pricey soap at $22 for 4 ounces, and on our cost chart there, that is $5.50 an ounce, which is pricey. So when I buy Declaration, I want to get a hit on scent, and sometimes I miss, and so I'm not happy about it. But you know that it's going to be that way with just about any company. But it is a pricey soap. This is a tallow-based soap, and they use bison tallow in Declaration soaps. Definitely a good quality soap, and I do like the scent on this one. I like both Nightman and Dayman. All right, the razor for today is the Ralf Aust. This is a 6/8 Spanish point razor, and we look forward to using it today. Let's go ahead and get into the shave, because I got to get this shave on, and then we'll be heading down to the CLT, and that is Charlotte, North Carolina, if you did not know. I'm channeling my inner male there. Today's brush, by the way, is That Darn Rob. It is, well, the artist formerly known as That Darn Rob, now Chisel and Hound. And we have a very nice lather whipped up from the Declaration. Again, soft soap. I would like to see it a little more firm, but you know, you don't always get what you want. I do like some of the Declaration scents. I probably own maybe 6 or 7. I've missed on some, and again, at the price, you know, you don't want to be missing with this one, because it's not it's not an inexpensive soap, but it is good quality. And so when you have a hit with the soap, it's really nice. But problem is, I've missed quite a bit now. Lord Shady, our good friend, he loves almost everything they put out. I am not that way. But when I do get one I like, I really like it. And so it's one of those like, yeah, you know. So, and I tell you right now, that quality, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but there is a terrific sheen on this soap. And I really like this scent. It does come across as citrus forward and perhaps a little boozy and woody, just like they describe. And I think that's awesome. Let's set that aside, and we'll do 2 passes today with our Ralf Aust, because that seems to pretty much get it when I do straight razor shave. So first thing we do is dry our hands, because you don't want to be having wet hands when wielding a straight razor, or really any razor, but especially a straight razor. And I know the camera does funny things when I use a straight razor. It tries to focus on my hands, and so I'm sorry for that, but let's just get into it and get it going. By the way, there will be giveaways announced later today. The final round of blue series of giveaways, so make sure to check that out later today, and thanks to the razor company for that. Normally I put the giveaways in the straight razor Sunday shave, but today I want to do just keep the video relatively short, because I got things I need to do. And so in advance I shot a video of the giveaway items, and there'll be 3 winners this time. It's a pretty nice giveaway, so make sure to check that out later today when it airs. And this Ralf Aust is I think a beautiful, beautiful razor. In my opinion, one of the best modern production razors. It is a Spanish point, but it's not menacing or anything like that. Sometimes Spanish points can be, but not this one. And it cuts very effectively. This one was honed by Brad Maggard, and it's got a beautiful edge on it. He definitely puts a good edge on a razor. There's tons of people out there to put great edges on razors, and Brad has been doing it for quite a long time, and he's good at it for sure. This might be the only Maggard edge I've tried, but I think you can definitely buy from Maggard with confidence if you're going to buy a brand new straight razor. And if it says he honed it, it's going to come to you and be ready. Because this one, I'm still using the original edge. I don't know how many shaves I have on this one. It's not a ton. This one should be good for a long time to come, because I probably have 6 or 7 shaves on it, and it should be good for, I don't know, it's really hard to say. You never know how many shaves you're going to get out of a hone, but I would guess it would be between 40 and 70. I mean, I don't know. I'm just absolutely guessing, but this has a good edge. Let's put it that way. All right, let's close that up, and then we'll relather for pass 2. And I tell you what, the quality of the soap there is quite good. No problems whatsoever. No bubbles or troubles. Just a really nice soap. Again, it's a little soft, so whatever I put in a bowl when I use declaration, it is gone after I've lathered it. Unlike some of the more firm soaps where I'll have a little left over, it will definitely be gone and incorporated in the lather, which might be great for you. You may not want any leftover soap. And a lot of times, if it's just a slight amount of soap, I'll just chuck it. If it's a whole lot, sometimes I'll scoop it out. If it's in the bottom of the bowl, I'll rinse it off and let it dry, and maybe reuse it for a head shave or something like that later. Typically what I do with it. But man, oh man, nice quality. When you get the declaration lathered right, it is good, and you can see that hydration in the lather, so it's going to be plenty slick enough. And you know me, I don't really get into talking too much about the qualities of soaps that can't really be demonstrated in any reasonable way, like post shave or even level of slickness. When folks start talking about this is slicker than that, I'm like, well, how do you know? Do you have a slickometer? No, we don't really know. We're just kind of guessing at it. And so for me, if it's slick, it's slick. And if you get hydration in there, it's going to be slick. So this soap is definitely slick. But I'll never tell you it's slicker than this or that, because I can't really validate that. So I try to stay away from that that area. I will give you my opinion, on scents and stuff like that, but I try to provide information that's mostly can be validated, like what are the notes in the soap, what is the cost of the soap, things like that. That's where I like to keep it, as opposed to things that are just kind of, more or less speculation, like, post shave. I can't validate any post shave claim ever, really. No way for me to do that. All right, let's shut up just for a second. You can hear the feedback there, which is a very, to me, pleasant sound. Kind of sounds like buttering toast. If you like your toast just a little bit slightly browned, you'll get that sound. And as you continue to make the strokes, you hear now, not much, but if I move up, you'll hear some more. So as you go and as you're cutting, the feedback will be less pronounced, or should be at least. As the hair is being removed, you'll have less feedback. And that's exactly the way it should be. I want to mention our good friend from Sweden, Matty Lindholm. He's been doing a few videos where he's talking about learning to straight razor shave. And I recommend that you check him out because he is a very helpful guy when it comes to learning straight razor shaves. And he will definitely give you tips, and he will try to help, and he knows what he's doing. And so he's a guy to learn from. I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from the Stallion. I learned a lot from Frank Stromberg, Dave Card. Honestly, I learned a lot from many people. Dr. Matt. I could go on and on and on. There are so many people that are willing to help in your learning process. So take advantage of that, folks, and understand that the knowledge that these people have, they're here to share it with you and help you along. And they were very helpful for me. Maddie and Frank even sent me videos that they made on, I see you doing this, you can do that, and you know, maybe at this point you should do this or that, and very, very constructive videos and tips, and I appreciate that. So thank you, gents, including Stallion, So Sharp David. I can't forget about him. He's given me tips as well. So there's plenty of people to learn from, is what I'm getting at. And most of the people who are straight razor shavers are very, very eager to help you along, because they love to see this really old style of shaving, you know, growing in terms of new people trying it out. So definitely check those guys out. And of course, if I can help you, I'll tell you what I've learned. But those guys really, you know, they take it to the next level, and they are excellent teachers in terms of technique and even honing or whatever you want to learn. They're there to share information. And I'm here to share information too as best I can with you. All right. That was very nice indeed. What a nice shave. That was just kind of a nice, easygoing, mellow shave. And sometimes that's just the way you want to have it. All right. Let me rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back on off cam. We did a warm water rinse, removed the soap, and then we applied our PAA alum. No stinging, so that was a super smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Really nice shave today. After the alum, we did a cool water rinse, and we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the Magic made by Witches. There's Witch Hazel Cucumber. We had an awesome shave today with Declaration Grooming Nightman. Awesome scent, awesome soap. I really, really enjoyed it. It was nice. We used our That Darn Raw brush, and it's sitting in our Lancaster Razorworks brush soaking mug. We used our Ralf Aust 6/8 Spanish point straight razor, which is excellent. Again, Ralf Aust straight razors, great modern production razors in my opinion. I'm going to close it out today with the Declaration Grooming Nightman Aftershave, which has a really nice scent as well. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And I remind you, make sure you come back later today for the final installment of the Blue series of giveaways to raise awareness for mesothelioma. So I hope you'll come back and enter that giveaway. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm tongue twisted today. Till next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.